Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd work some more in embellishing my accordion junk journal. The Crafty Cat on YouTube and some of her crafty friends did a collaboration called #accordion collaboration, and they made these accordion junk journals that they put in a pocket, and they made them out of file folders. So I just thought it was so fun. It was so cool. I wanted to join along. My first video, part 1, you can go back to and see the journal that I created already using pinks, but I wanted to do a Christmas one. So with this Christmas one, it is a file folder. I'll just kind of flip it as I'm talking. And you kind of you tear it from like midpoint, which you'll see in my video, and then I link in my part 1 video to Crafty Cat's tutorial, and it creates this like jagged edge that goes up. So I am using the Junk Journal Studios several of her Christmas kits. There's the Christmas Wonder and the old-fashioned Christmas that has all these vintagey images I just love. So I did a few things on here. I made a little pocket out of this postcard, and I put this little angel in there and glittered up his wings. And what other page? This is a little Tim Holtz die cut that like makes a little paper bag, so I just made it like a pocket and put that in there. I may add more to that. This is actually a die cut. KS Crafts has a die cut. It's a cocoa envelope, but it's perfect for a journal. So I made this little tag to put inside this little pocket. Such a cute pocket. And these are Tim Holtz background papers that I used. And then I glued it on so that there's a side pocket. I made like a little file folder. I think I made 2 of them. Yeah, there's another one in here. Yeah, there's a little one. So I did those. I love stuff that like kind of like pops out of the side there a little bit. Gives little tabs. So I did that one. This page, I should say. I've only added a pocket to this page so far. This was another project I saw. I can't think of her name right now, but this is a paper bag. It's like one of those small paper bags, and you fold up the bottom to make a pocket, and then just kind of tore an edge to make another pocket to put a little tag in. And then the top of the bag has a little tag. This is in one of the Junk Journal Studios kits. Of course, it has a bunny, so I had to use it. And this is Tim Holtz Ephemera. I thought looked cute with that. So that just makes a pocket that slides in. Oops, let me do it in the back. And I actually covered the paper bag with this paper pad that I've had in my stash. Craft Papers by Craft Consortium. And then I glued it on so that there was a side pocket. I can get to it. And then made another little file folder. And I have a die cut for these file folders, but I just cut these, and I used this little notch tab. It has like a notch thing on it. And let's see, haven't done that page yet. I think I've done too much on this side. Just, covered all the pages. This is like, there were 2 of these on the ephemera sheet, so I just glued it together to make like a little journal spot. And then I glued it down to make a top pocket that I put this little angel in. I put some stickles. Nail polish is coming off. Some stickles on the little angel, and then just popped them in this top loading pocket. That look cute. And this is another one of those little bags, little Tim Holtz bags that I put in with some ephemera. And this little journal-like card. So I wanted to work some more. This is like glued down, so I have a top loading pocket too. So the bag's a pocket, and then there's a pocket on top. So I've got a whole bunch of pieces cut out. There's so much in these ephemera kits that I wanted to do this page. Yeah, it's hard to. This is really cute. It's hard to choose what you want to add. I don't know if I rounded the corners on this. Let me see if this will work or not. Yeah, it rounds it a little bit more. I love these old, like, vintagey looking. I could put that there. I could probably put a little washi tape here. I could probably make that a pocket. Let's see. There's lots of stuff in here. Put some vellum. I used a whole scallop punch to punch that out. Kind of cover that. That's kind of cute. I'm kind of covering up the word bingo though. Let's see, let's glue this down as a pocket. So another project I want to do. This lady was doing a video. I think she did this accordion challenge too. I want to say it's like Nana's Craft Space or something like that. That on YouTube. So I could put that in there. And she took envelopes. It's cute. I think it was like 5 window envelopes, and covered them with paper and is making like a little Christmas village out of them. So cute. Merry Christmas. I like the Joy to the World, but I don't know if it's too big. Maybe I can cut it down just a little bit from the edges. So anyway, she took these 5 envelopes and connected them together, and she's making this little village. So I think she made an autumn one. There's another lady that she made a Halloween one, she made an autumn one, and now she's working on a Christmas. And so you create this pitch for the roof on the top of the envelope, and you know, you cut it, so then that kind of creates a top loading pocket, right? And then I think you put tags or something in, and you can attach like a chimney, so it looks like a little house. Like it's accordion folded too, so like on one side it looks like the front of the house, and the other side is like the back of the house. Super cute. So I want to do that too. I thought I'd bring in some of these Tim Holtz. I don't know what kit that's from. This might all be too big though for these. Here's a little one, little poinsettia. You know what I need is a snowflake, and I have a snowflake punch. Let me see if I can get to some white glitter paper without creating a craft-a-lanch here. Let's see. kind of big. I kind of need I don't think I have a small snowflake punch. Yeah, the pocket that you make to put the journal in is just you use a file folder and you can kind of stitch the sides together, and it's just a cute, different way of doing a little journal. Great way to use up those old file folders. I can already tell this is going to get chunky. I can already tell. I can already see it. I don't know that I could fit too much more on here. Maybe a number. Here's a little glove. I have numbers in here. How's everybody doing? What are you crafting? I can't seem to get out of Christmas now. I love doing fall, but I also just really enjoy doing Christmas. Put that there. Yes, you can go back and watch my part 1 video, and I do kind of a flip through of the journal I made. It's all pink. There's 2 gloves in here. But while I'm at it, I can do this page. There's not a lot to do because I don't want to cover this up. Just maybe add something doesn't cover up the words. There's that little poinsettia. Let's put that on top. I love these papers from the Junk Journal Studio. She's on Etsy, and I will link in the description box all the kits that I'm using. I just love this like old, like vintagey look. Okay, I put a bag here. That I feel like I need something here, maybe on the top of the bag. This little girl with the bunny. Cute. There's a littler one. Candy cane, too much red. This little tab thing, maybe I can, I don't want to cover up Santa Claus. Maybe I can glue it on the back there though. So then it's easier to pull this out of the pocket. Just like a little tiny bag. It's the cutest little die cut. Totally forgot I had it. I was looking for something else and then ran across it. Maybe I can put a sentiment on here. Maybe there's one that says Santa Claus somewhere. This one, Joy to the World. I wanted to work on this sooner, but that did not happen. Let's put it on the label. Just been feeling an overwhelming amount of fatigue for some reason, so. And then I had a big mess on my craft table because, well, it's always a big mess, but an even bigger mess. Simon Says Stamps had a YouTube video, or it was a live with Tim Holtz. On Friday, he was doing this curio. It was a Halloween theme one, which I didn't want to do the Halloween. So I had a bunch of Christmas stuff. So I made a Christmas stuff, but I didn't finish it because, you know, the little Santa mug that I had got up and walked away. It took me a while to find it. So, oh, it's cute, little deer. So I need to finish that. And then plus it took me forever to get all of that. You know, when you're working with glossy accents and collage medium, it just gets all over your hands. I think that's too much. The deer stands out enough here. Let's do this one on the top. These are actually pretty fast to put together. The journal itself, it's just the decorating, the embellishing, deciding what you want to do. Do you want to put a pocket? What do you want to do? Cute. I feel like it needs something. That's cute. Let's put that little girl. And hopefully I have enough memory on my phone now. I spent a considerable amount of time deleting a whole bunch of photos and videos, and I'm hoping I don't run out of space because it's a little bit frustrating. I'm not sure which video. It might have been this part one video I was doing that. Gosh, I started like 3 times. I don't have glue to that. Did I get glue on the top? Come on. Get in there. I think I did a top loading pocket for this. These little cards. I did. Yeah. But we need something that faces the right way. I think this is too wide. Yep. So much pretty ephemera in here. This little girl. Just want one that is faced that direction. Bird. Okay, I think it's you, little girl. It's either that or it's this. Let's do this because the sentiment, Joy to the World, is a song, and there's music notes on this little card. And it has a bunny, my favorite. little bit loose in there though. Probably fit more than one. About that. And this page, I don't know that I want to cover that little kid up too much. I'm going to come back to him. Let's finish this pocket. I've got these little tags in here, but I want to put something on the top. I think I'm going to put this scallop somewhere. I have like scrap papers. Room to get another one. Okay. Yeah, and then I got distracted again because French Door Studio came out with this darling gingerbread digital, and I'm like, gosh darn it. So my brain immediately starts going, what can I do with that? Oh, I think I can do this and this and this. Let me go ahead and print it out. I tell myself, no, you need to do your other projects first. There's buttons in here. Let's put a button on the top. Maybe like a sentiment. This little reindeer stamp. Cute. Looking for a sentiment. Specific one. This one. Glad tidings. No. Nope. The reindeer stamp go. I thought it was cooling off here, but it's like starting to get warm again. Not too warm, but enough that the air conditioning is still like kind of kicking on. Wonder, I think it says Winter Wonder. I think I cut the winter off, maybe. What's this one say? Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells. So far I think it needs one with color because it's off white already. Yeah, so that Tim Holtz class was fun, but you know, it's like all these little tricks, tips and tricks he has to help you. But I was having to substitute out like the Christmas stuff, which I think will be really cute whenever I get it done. I'll put it on my Instagram. I'm at Daily Dose of Happiness on Instagram. Put the stamp. in there, and then there's another tag. Where'd it go? Oh, right. Let's put this one. And Savior's birth, because that's what Christmas is all about, right? Although that would look good in that'll look good in there. I used vellum. Kind of goes up above. Let's see. Covers up a lot of that tag. Okay, I need something for the top of this. Trying to stay away from, you know, putting eyelets and stuff in, just in ribbon, because that just bulks things up more. It's a little tabby thing. My light started to fall. Don't fall, light. Oops. I was cutting all this ephemera and stuff out, and I kept grabbing this journal and going, oh, let me decorate this. I'm like, well, I said I would do some of it on a video, so I have to save some. I probably could have decorated more. As I worry about the videos getting too long. Where did I put? There it is. Savior's birth. Oh, too long. Maybe too much. Keep it simple. Okay, there's those two tags. Something here. We turn this sideways and green on green. Cut these little frames out too. Let's see. Stamp. I got this little card too. I had that in a different pocket at first, but it looks pretty. Snowman. Oh, these angels could probably go in here. I gotta find a page for that. What about adding some of this Tim Holtz? It says holly. I didn't put that deer on the other page, did I? I don't think I did. Nope. What did I do with the deer? Yes. Let's do that. I think that's cute. Yeah, there's a lot of pockets in this kit. I think I had to cut some of them, this one down a little bit. A Christmas Wonder, Old Fashioned, it's like Christmas Old Fashioned, or Old Fashioned Christmas, I think is the other one. And there's Junk Journal Studio has a distressed, like numbers and labels kit too. I'm using all of them. Let's do this so it covers that up. I wonder if he needs to be on a little bit of foam though. If we get away with using just a little bit. Just a little bit of foam. Just little foam squares. Just pop you up a little bit here. I probably should be making more Christmas cards, but I don't know what it's like to have ADHD, but boy, I tell you, with crafting, I feel like I have it. These ideas come, or I see, you know, ideas out there, and I want to make what I see, and no pass. Kind of cute. Doesn't get in the way of closing. Okay. And this one, I think I showed you guys that little tag. Isn't that cute? Little snowman. Tickets, so cute. Yeah, hot cocoa die cut, hot cocoa pack die cut can be used for a junk journal. It's so funny because you see these, you know, this die cut just came out from KS Crafts, I think maybe last month. All these cutesy papers people use, which of course that's what I will end up doing too. But then I thought, oh, let me use these grungy Tim Holtz papers on here. So that's what I did. Okay, there's these other pockets in here I thought of using. Got this little guy. This is like a little coin envelope. I added Santa too. And there's this little pocket that has like a little library card. Let's do that. Cute Christmas Wonder. And I'm back. My video cut off again. I don't know what the problem is with the storage. I think it restores everything that I've deleted prior or something. I'm at a little bit of a loss, but so I went ahead and I finished decorating everything. So I'm just going to do a little flip through. It's actually a little pocket. The next video I will make the pocket for this journal and decorate the pocket. So that should be pretty quick. Tag, little pocket here, another little tag, the pocket, postcard, some little tickets. This actually ended up turning out a little more chunky than I expected. A little file folder. the side here. Didn't expect it to be this. I only used foam tape once. And then this is a little pocket, little library card. Some vellum over that. And then this is that little miniature mini paper bag. And that cute tag goes inside the bag. And then another little file folder on the side. This flips over this way. Tag. Little journal spot. Two little journal cards. This is like a coin envelope. This flips open like this. This is a little hidden like journal spot. And a little tuck spot with the my glitter with the little snowman. And then a little tuck spot at the top of Santa. This is a Tim Holtz Santa, but everything else is from the Junk Journal Studio. This page, a little vellum there. And this opens up. This is actually just a little top-loading pocket. And this little top-loading pocket there, and then this little bag I glued in. There we go. Top-loading pocket. And a little gingerbread ticket. Cute. Here we are. Yeah, so it opens up. Little accordion journal. Can't get the whole thing in there. Too much. So thank you for watching. If you make one of these, use the hashtag accordion collaboration. You can see what everybody else has made and created. And I hope you have a good day. Bye.